And we are live on Dundas and overlooking the DVP. Things are moving nicely now. The road's not too bad. It's actually fairly dry. A lot of the snow is gone. We're, of course, bracing ourselves. The worst of the snow is expected for the morning commute. Now, it was a sloppy commute home as the first flakes hit around 3, then picked up speed for the rush hour commute. It ground to a crawl at that point. Now, the city's been out getting salt and brine all day in preparation for the first real snowfall of the season. About 200 salters were put to use. As for the 600 street plows, they'll hit the highways after 2.5 centimeters, the main roads at 5, and side roads at 8 centimeters. The good news is the timing of this snow. It gives plows a chance to clear things up overnight when there's little or no traffic. And will the plows be out during rush hour?
If they're required, that isn't the best time to plow, that's for sure. But if we meet our threshold, sometimes the plows will be out in rush hour, yes.
Mills says it can take up to 24 hours to get to all the streets throughout the city, so he asks that drivers take it easy and have some patience. Now, apparently not everyone has been listening. Toronto police say there were about 20 reported collisions between 5 and 7 when the snow was the heaviest. That's more than normal, and police say really there's no excuse.
Unfortunately, the roads are busy and they are slow, but people are still crashing. Yeah. There's an awful lot of single motor vehicles that are slipping off the roadways, slipping into ditches and bus shelters and all that. Those are people that are not expecting their vehicle to handle the same way as they did yesterday. So people need to know that their car is going to handle different.
Now, Sergeant Campbell says it is important in conditions like this that everyone pay extra attention. Drivers, slow down, clear your car off properly as well. For pedestrians, especially when you're wearing the big hoods and the headphones, take a second look when you're crossing the street. And Adam, are we going to see the plows on the road in the morning rush? They try to avoid it, but it looks like they won't be able to.
You know, that's the thing. We're going to see the heaviest snow falling between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. So hopefully that is just enough time for them to get out there, do their preliminary clearing, and then hopefully the morning commute's not too bad. One thing I'm a little concerned with, even the evening commute being impacted, this snow.
Very fluffy.
Very fluffy, very light. So when the wind picks up into the afternoon, it's going to get blown around. But we had a little bit of a lull in the snow, and it's just out over the lake right there. So let's take a look at the winter radar, and we'll show you what's going on. You can see that band of snow out through Oakville, getting ready to work its way back in toward Toronto here at this point. We have another batch of snow that's up toward the Aurora area with a couple of heavier pockets here and there. And it's all going to start to fill in over the next couple of hours. So again, between 1 a.m. to about 5 a.m. is going to be our window for some of that heavier snow to continue to develop and continue to move into the area. So by the morning, what we end up with is about 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. We'll see that on the ground there for the morning commute. And then during the day tomorrow, some on and off scattered snow showers. About another 2 to 5 centimeters, depending on where you are across the GTA in the forecast there for us. Here's the projected snow totals from basically this point on until the afternoon. So we already have 4 centimeters of snow on the ground out at Pearson Airport. We're going to add another 5 as we get toward the morning, and as much as 8 centimeters in and around the Stouffville area. And then we see a little bit of that lake effect action that happens back in behind it that could enhance those totals into portions of Durham region. So the forecast looks like this. Temperatures near -2 to start with 5 to 10 centimeters of snow on the ground. Although the roadways, the treated road surfaces, they seem to be doing just fine, and a lot of that has melted. We'll drop the temperature off into the afternoon as we add those additional snow showers. But dress for wind chill late in the day between -10 and about -15. So we're going to see that drop off in temperatures. We get some really cold air coming in. And we're talking about some pretty frigid air as we get toward the middle part of the week, plus 2 more snow chances coming our way this week. I'll have those forecast details coming up in just a bit.